brand new LEGO Star Wars sets for 2022 and descriptions of them just leaked. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the details of what we know is coming in the first half of 2022 for LEGO Star Wars. Hello everyone, my name is Accessory, how are you? And welcome to another LEGO Star Wars video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the details of the leaks, including my thoughts, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, so make sure you do let me know in the comment section below as we go through all of the sets. I did make a video similar to this a week ago, but even more details have come out, and we have details about some specific sets that were confusing because we didn't really know what they included. This information is coming from reliable leakers, Promo Bricks, and LEGO Club News on Instagram. So let's take a look at what's coming from January to June. The first wave, which releases on January 1st, includes 3 sets, and kicking off this wave is the Hoth Battle Pack, which includes 105 pieces for $20, and this has 3 Snowtroopers and a Hoth Scout Trooper, which can be presented on an enclosed stand, and the builds included are the E-Web Cannon with a new shooter element for 2022, and it also has a white speeder bike, plus a small snow wall. So this new shooter element is going to be interesting to see how it works. Either it's going to be a replacement for the stud shooter, which not many people do like, or it's going to coexist inside the LEGO ecosystem and just be a different option for LEGO. Hopefully it's good, and we'll have to wait and see because we don't have pictures of it or any other details about it just yet. As for this battle pack, it's a safe option for LEGO. It's going to sell, people are going to like it, but I would have preferred a prequel set battle pack for sure. But nevertheless, I know Empire stuff is always going to sell. But the next one is interesting because even though it is just a Microfighter of the Razor Crest at 98 pieces and $10, but it does include the Beskar Mando with jetpack, which is such a cheap way to get such a figure that many people want to get. So hats off to LEGO to doing that. Obviously, this is going to sell pretty well because people will just want the Beskar Mando with jetpack, and apparently the Razor Crest is also equipped with the new shooter element. And to end the first wave, we have the Hoth AT-ST, which has 586 pieces, and it comes in at $50. This does differ from the Endor model apparently, with longer legs and weapons as well as closed sight hatches. The minifigures included are the AT-ST driver, Chewbacca, and a Hoth Rebel. There is also an Imperial probe droid as a separate build included as well. Once again, there is another original trilogy model, so that's 2 out of 3, and even Mando is kind of close in that original trilogy time frame. I'm sure this is going to do well, I'm sure it's going to be a good set, but I'm probably not going to pick any of these first wave sets up. Moving on to March, and this is the big one I think a lot of people have been waiting for. The Dark Trooper Battle Pack is coming. It comes with 166 pieces for $30, and you're probably thinking, that seems quite expensive, but it's very similar to the 501st Battle Pack apparently. So it includes 3 Dark Troopers and Luke Skywalker, of course. And it's apparently going to be very similar to the 501st Battle Pack, and that's a hint for the builds. If it comes with a speeder bike and a walker, I am going to be so disappointed. I know it's a fantastic way to get 3 Dark Troopers, which are pretty expensive at the moment because you have to get the Aquatins class light cruiser, but at the same time, I would have preferred basically no builds if it just came with, if we just got the figures for like $12 and a real small build. Hopefully the builds are good, but I would have preferred like a diorama sort of thing, like a corridor, but who knows? And that's coming March 1st. Coming on March 1st is Boba Fett's Palace. 732 pieces at $100. I'm really excited for this one. I've always wanted Jabba's Palace, and I'm interested to see what they do with it. The Book of Boba Fett starts at the end of December, and the finale will end during February, so this is actually going to be pretty close to when the series ends, which is nice to see for once. There is an unknown Book of Boba Fett set that's going to be retailing at $70 coming on June 1st. We don't know anything else about this set for this moment in time, but it's cool to see that we're going to be getting a second Book of Boba Fett set. Hopefully is from a key part of the show in some ways, and hopefully is a good model. Also coming on March 1st are 2 new helmets. We have Luke Skywalker's Red 5 X-Wing pilot, 676 pieces at $60, and there is also the Mandalorian Helmet, which comes in at 584 pieces at the same price. So you almost get 100 more pieces with Luke's, and I'm interested to see the differences between the two and which one's going to be better than each other. Hopefully they're as good as quality. I don't have any of these helmets, I'm not into these, but I hope they're good for the people that do want them. Moving on to May 1st, and last week when I made this video, it was just called like the Death Star battle scene. We didn't know what it could be, but we finally have details. But do we? So, according to Promo Bricks, there is going to be Death Star garbage press coming next year. But it isn't going to be this set on May 1st. So it's going to be a trench run diorama. So it's going to be about 26 studs wide and be on a black space. It shows the typical trench of the Death Star, but only with a wall on the back side, so you can use it to look in as scenery. There is also an additional turbo laser, Luke's X-Wing, pursued by Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, and the 2 other TIE fighters. The spaceships are about the size of polybag builds. At the base, there is a black 2x4 tile with LEGO Star Wars printed on it, and a 2x6 tile with Darth Vader's quote, "The Force is strong" with this one. No minifigures included with this one. It is 666 pieces, for $60 on May 1st. So going back to the trash compactor, it is still happening. It's a real set apparently, but we don't know when it's going to be. Let's talk about the details though. So this is an adult targeted model. It is that famous scene from A New Hope. It's going to be on 20 studs wide base. The walls are brown and grey, just like in the movie. There is a lot of grey pieces included as trash. This does include Princess Leia, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker, and Han Solo in Stormtrooper armor. At the base, there is a black 2x4 tile with the LEGO Star Wars logo printed on it, and a quote much like the last one, but it's from Han Solo. One thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner. The piece count and the set number is not what is going to be. That is the other set that I just talked about, the trench run. So moving on to the next set, which is the Training on Dagobah set. And this is one that caused a lot of controversy, and it's one I was really confused about in the last one. We had no details, but we finally have details. So it's going to be $80 still at 1,002 pieces. It's going to be an 18 plus adult targeted set. So according to Promo Bricks, this is going to be a 50 by 20 studs set on a base, and it's going to have Luke Skywalker's Jedi training with Yoda recreated. Yoda's hut takes up about 2/3 of the model, and it's built with sand-coloured bricks surrounded by a large tree for the roots. For the first time, unlike the other one that we got a few years ago, which I have talked about. And in front of the hut are some grey storage boxes, just like we see in the film, and there are other areas of the diorama to represent the swamp, which is mostly built of 1x1 tiles in trans green. Also, the upper right of Luke's X-Wing peeks out of the swamp at an angle, which could look pretty cool. That is basically it, pretty much. You do get that LEGO Star Wars printed tile on it, along with the quote tile, "Do or do not, there is no try." Obviously, the most famous quote from that scene. So I just don't think I'm going to get this. I still have the hut. It sounds cool and I'm sure it will look great, but I'm not really convinced. Doing scenes for dioramas we've already seen before, I know they're famous. Maybe they'll work their way down from, say, the most famous scenes everyone, even non-Star Wars fans, may know, to the ones that fans love in maybe the prequel era, stuff like that are lesser known. Also coming May 1st is the UCS Landspeeder. Yes, this has caused a bit of an uproar in the community. It could look cool. It's $200 and it does include Luke Skywalker and C-3PO as the little minifigures that will be on the display stand or something like that. And there is also the Ahsoka Brickhead, which is going to be based on her Season 7 of the Clone Wars appearance. No confirmed release date at this moment in time, but it will cost $10. And the 2 sets, can you call them sets? I guess you can, that piqued my interest the most out of all of this are the 2 accessory packs. These include 4 minifigures, 1 mini build, and some accessories at $15 each. There is no confirmed release date at this moment in time. Fingers crossed they do come at the start of the year, probably not, but that would be cool to see. Hopefully we get some good figures and not just generic figures we get in so many other sets that we all have. I don't want a farm boy Luke Skywalker or a Stormtrooper. Give us something that's a little bit exclusive LEGO, that would be great. So what are your thoughts on this LEGO Star Wars news? For me, some of it looks good, some of it I'm not going to get whatsoever, but I'm happy for the people that are going to enjoy these, specifically the original trilogy sets. I just would have loved more sequel and a few prequel era sets. I don't know, I really want some Naboo. Phantom Menace things I really do like, and maybe something from Attack of the Clones will be coming later in 2022 because it's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, and Attack of the Clones had some cool stuff going for it towards the end of the movie. So Who knows, maybe that's what LEGO's going to be doing. I'd love to hear your thoughts, let me know down in the comments. And subscribe for more LEGO Star Wars videos from me, drop a like to help support the channel, and check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next Star Wars video. Goodbye.